We shall look at our first greedy strategy. See, by looking at the problem, you have to come up with some intuitive idea, and using which kind of, if we move from this local optimum to next local optimum, and there is a chance that we may increase the profit, keeping the constraints. So what I do, because the constraint says at most W, over here the strategy intuition is this: pack as many objects as possible. So this is my intuition. So what I do, I'll sort this array, sort the vector w1, w2, so on up to wn in increasing order. I mean, there will be duplicates, so non-decreasing order. Smallest, second smallest, and so on. Because I want to pack as many objects as possible, because the weight of the knapsack is at most W. So I try including the least weight object, then the second least weight. Like that, if you do it, I can pack as many objects as I can. But in the process, I think I will end up getting a solution where profit is maximum. We don't know, but that is just an intuition. Now that's all. Now after this, you include, let's assume after sorting it becomes W1 prime, W2, so on, because we don't know. W3 may come first, then W4 next, then W2. Let's assume after sorting, this is what you have, which means W1 prime is less than or equal to W prime, like that it goes. This is what we have. So now algorithm or strategy is this. Okay. Because unless we give proof of correctness, we cannot call it as an algorithm. The correct word is strategy. So now what this says is W1 prime is less than or equal to W, and check whether this is true. Check W1 prime is less than or equal to this if S include the corresponding object. Okay. So let's assume the corresponding object is, say, x4. Then it says include x4 into our solution. Next, go to the next one, check whether W1 prime plus W2 prime is less than or equal to W, and again if S, let's assume the corresponding object is something, say x2, then include x2. Now at this point in time, if you look at S prime contains x2 and x4. Next you check W1 prime plus W2 prime plus W3 prime is less than or equal to W. Suppose answer is no, which means the third object cannot be included. The moment you include, you exceed the capacity of the knapsack, then the object corresponding to W3 prime cannot be included. So the object corresponding to W3 prime cannot be included. Correct? Not just that, can I include any other objects beyond this? That is also not true. Reason is W4 prime is at least this. since W4 prime is greater than or equal to W3 prime, W5 prime is greater than or equal to W3 prime, and no object from W3 prime to Wn prime can be included in S. In S prime. Correct? So which means this is maximum. I mean, beyond this you cannot include anything more. So now look at our S prime. S prime consists of x2, x4, and calculate the profit of S prime and output S prime and profit of S prime. Okay. So now that's all. Now the question is this maximum? Because our objective is to get max profit, is this maximum? Let me repeat the strategy. Intuitively, I think if I pack as many objects as possible, I may reach the max profit because I'll be well below the capacity of the bag. So what I do, I sort the weight array in non-decreasing order, include the least weight object, second least weight object, like that, and until I find the inclusion of Wi prime exceeds the capacity of the bag. If that's the case, I stop with the previous inclusion. Then I say that's precisely my S prime, calculate the profit and output the set and the profit earned. Now if you notice this, sorting as a polynomial effort, you can use merge or heap, you can do it in order n log n time. Then if you look at this check, they are all polynomial effort, which means this greedy strategy one can implement in poly time. Order n log n effort, or if you use bubble or selection, it is order n square. So the entire algorithm can be implemented in polynomial time. And most importantly, and this is my local opt1, this is my local opt2. Now at this point in time I stop. Now I want to climb, is this global opt. Okay. Now that is where the challenge lies. Suppose it doesn't work. Then we will see what fine tuning one should do and look for a different strategy. So let's look at this example. What this says is the weights are 1, 2, 4, 5 and the max weight of the bag is 6. If I include x1, then I get profit 10, include x2, profit 20, and so on. Let's follow this strategy. Our strategy says, look at the first object. For the first object, weight is 1 and it is less than or equal to this. So include x1. So profit earned so far is 10. Then include the next object. So 1 plus 2 is less than or equal to 6. So include x2. And the way I've given this itself in sorted order. Then profit earned is 10 plus 20. Then it says you consider including the third object. Now it turns out that this is not true. So now you stop your strategy and output S prime as x1, x2 and profit earned is 30. Now the question is this max? Answer is no. It's a feasible solution, no doubt about it. It is a feasible solution because it is respecting the constraint that weight of x1 and plus weight of x2 is not exceeding the capacity of the knapsack. But is this optimum? No. Look at S prime, say x1 and say x4. Now you see that weight of x1 is 1 and weight of x4 is 5, which is less than or equal to 6, and profit earned is 10 plus 50, so this is profit and weight. So we get profit as 60. Look at our S prime being say something else, x2 and x3. Now weight is 2 plus 4, which is less than or equal to 6, and the profit earned is 20 plus 40, which is 60. So you see that these two solutions are feasible and optimum, something that maximizes the profit earned. So feasible and max profit subset. So now that shows that following this intuition, although we move from one local optimum to another local optimum, we are not indeed reaching the global optimum. So following this strategy, so this greedy strategy, right? Greedy strategy. So greedy being this, you choose a weight, least weight object, second least weight object, and so on. This greedy strategy fails, and so we move from local opt 1 to local opt 2. Like that it happens, but we don't reach global optimum. So that shows that being greedy about the weight will not work. Let's look at something else. Because the objective is to maximize profit, can I sort the profit array in decreasing order? Choose an object for which profit is maximum, then choose the next object for which the profit is second maximum, and let's try that. Would that work? Or can we think of some other strategy which will bring both weight and profit into the picture? Let's think about the other two and experiment whether it works or not.